You know, I spend an awful lot of time on YouTube. I prefer watching 5, 10, 15, 20-minute videos on YouTube to watching TV any longer. And since I have a YouTube app on my TV, watching YouTube on 60-inch flat screen is pretty sweet. And I find that I get a lot of my inspiration for creativity there. And let me tell you what I mean. So it's often a list of totally disconnected things that bring me to items that really interest me and pique my curiosity and wonder about ways to be more creative. So it might be the fact that, you know, I subscribe to a few channels about coffee. Big shocker. And as I'm watching a video about coffee, another video gets recommended to me about something else to do with coffee or someone else doing coffee, and that eventually brought me to a channel from Japan of a man who all he does is go out into the countryside with his car, sets up a small camp, makes a cup of coffee, enjoys the coffee. It's sort of an ASMR video about the sound, emphasizing all the sounds going on, which led me to this channel behind me, which is another Japanese channel where the videos are 35 or 40 minutes long, and the guy does nothing but go out and camp overnight. Yeah, that's me. And that's kind of how I got started on my latest project that I'll be working on starting hopefully this week. I was watching a channel called Becky and Chris. It's a photography channel, video channel, home decorating channel. I mean, they do a lot of stuff. I really like the way that they have decorated their home and their photography studio and the color scheme and the dark monotones. And anyway, I digress. So I was watching this video about them setting up a matte black pegboard for a charging station in their studio to charge up their camera batteries and their phone battery and their laptop battery and all of the other peripherals that need battery charging. And it brought me to this room right here. This is a storage closet in my apartment in the basement. And, I'm just going to kind of look away from this tube here. But largely, this was, let me see if I can get this over here. So yeah, this is a better shot right here. Largely, this has remained unchanged, other than the fact that I've junked it up. It has remained unchanged for 30 years. The house was built 30 years ago. My mom's husband put this in as his workspace, and it has never been touched. And so my plan now is to come in with these pegboards here and paint them matte black, and to also paint the wall here at least halfway down. You can see it's, let me get my hand back in here. You can see it's gray at the top and white at the bottom. I think I'm going to go, get my hand back over here again. Whew, that's hard. I'm going to go with black at the top and a new shade of white at the bottom. I'll also replace this fluorescent light up here with some LED lighting and some other things. This also sort of operates as the furnace room for the house with the water heater. So is anybody ever going to see this but me? No. But do I want it to be as nice as it possibly can? I think I do. And so here's my point. Some of the best creative ideas that I have come up with, you may not think these are very good, but the ones that I've come up with have come as a result of looking at something totally unrelated and then making a connection between this totally unrelated item and what it is that I've been thinking about. And I think that's important for us, that we continue to build connections to things outside of what we would normally find ourselves interested in. So I would recommend, as a way of fostering your own creativity on how to improve lesson plans or how to improve classroom management or how to improve a situation with one particular student, try this experiment. I do this a lot. Get on your laptop and go to YouTube and find a video that you like. For me, that's usually like I'm looking for maybe a rock group from the 70s. And when you've finished watching that video, or maybe halfway through if you're bored, scroll down the right-hand side of your screen and just randomly pick another video. Could be the same rock group, if that's what you're watching. Could be a totally different group. It might not even be music. But whatever YouTube has put up there with their algorithm of something they think you might like, just click on another video. And then click on another video. And then click on another video. And spend about an hour. I know, that's a long time. But spend about an hour, and at the end of the hour, see just how far away you got from where you started. Because this is the path that takes us to creativity. It is going down a place that we didn't even know we needed to go to get to a place where the creative muscles of our bodies start to work again. So do that little experiment for me and see if you find something in the course of that that might just improve what's going on in your classroom. If nothing else, more importantly, maybe it will be something that will improve something in your life. We'll see you next week.